So today's session, the mock interview session will be taken place for AR module. Okay, so in this session, I will start with the basic questions, and this is very important session అండి. మీకు రియల్ టైమ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయో సేమ్ అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ మీకు యాజ్ ఎ ప్యానెల్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ప్యానెల్లో నేను ఎలా ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎలా డీల్ చేస్తాను సేమ్ అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ మీకు ఇక్కడ ప్లేస్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ విల్ వెరీ హెల్ప్ఫుల్ ఫర్ యువర్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. యూనో మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి అటెండ్ అవ్వడానికి చాలా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో వీ కెన్ స్టార్ట్ ది సెషన్. యా, so we can start with very basic questions like the roles and what are the roles required for AR module. What are the basic roles required for AR module? Can anybody tell?
Accounts receivable manager and accounts receivable specialist, sir.
Account receivable manager and a specialist, and few more.
And billing manager and billing specialist.
And
revenue analyst and revenue collection manager.
Yes, correct. Yeah, these are the roles required for AR module. ఓకే, ఏఆర్ మాడ్యూల్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి అంటే మనకి సో బేసిక్గా మీరు ఏఆర్ సెటప్స్ చేయడానికి ఓకే మనకి అప్లికేషన్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ కన్సల్టెంట్ రోల్ ఉంటే సరిపోతుంది. ఓకే, ఏది ఏఆర్ సెటప్ చేయడానికి. బట్ ఏఆర్ ఫంక్షనాలిటీస్ వర్క్ చేయాలంటే ఎండ్ యూజర్స్కి ఎండ్ యూజర్స్కి కావాల్సిన మినిమం రోల్స్ అండి. సో దేర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ హైరార్కీస్ లైక్ low level employee, approval employee, or manager employee. So we have different hierarchies in the employment level. So ఇక్కడ స్పెషలిస్ట్ కానివ్వండి, బిల్లింగ్ స్పెషలిస్ట్ అండ్ రిసీవబుల్ స్పెషలిస్ట్, ఇన్వాయిస్ క్రియేషన్ అండ్ రిసిట్ క్రియేషన్ లెవెల్ ఉంటుంది. బిల్లింగ్ మేనేజర్ అండ్ రిసీవబుల్ మేనేజర్ అప్రూవల్ స్టేజ్ కానివ్వండి, అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్స్ కానివ్వండి, సో ఇవి మేనేజర్ లెవెల్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, సో ఇలా డిఫరెంట్ మనకి మొత్తం account receivable manager, account receivable specialist. This is for receivable receipt management, and for invoice creation, billing manager and billing specialist. And one more thing, revenue management we have for that revenue analyst role required. Okay, again collection management, we have advanced collections, we have to provide collection manager. Okay, yeah, the next question is can anybody tell the setups list as per module, AR module level? What are the mandatory, what are the standard setups? You can say like customer level, what are the setups required, transaction level, what are the setups required, and receipt level, what are the setups required. So basic prerequisites.
Receivable system option configuration.
Okay.
Transaction type and transaction source.
Okay.
Auto accounting rule configuration.
Correct.
And remit-to address.
Okay.
And manage receivable activities and receipt class method and receipt source and
Okay.
create customer.
So correct, very good. Can anybody add a few more setups? Very good.
Yeah, customer level, we have a receivable system options level and create transaction types and manage sources and receivable payment terms and statement cycles, collectors also, and receivable customer profile class and create data sets and assign the business unit set assignments. So these are the required for customer level.
Yes, very good. Yeah, if you in the interview point of level, if you get the question like this, what are the mandatory setups required for AR module? If they ask simple question, you can say basic setups. But if they ask what are the setups required for the customer level? So customer level, what are the setups required, and the transaction level, what are the setups, and the receipt level, what are the setups? Okay, you have to remember what are the basic setups required, while creating a transaction, how the transaction type is generated, the source is generated, and this how auto accounting rule is, how it is creating journal entries. So everything based on a prerequisites like setups. Okay, so you should be able to explain all these setups. So they will not dig into deeper like how we can do this, that setup, this setup, but yeah, you should be able to at least list out these setups. Okay. Next, just a minute. Yeah. Next question. So can anybody tell this AR model at what level it will work?
It's the business unit level, sir. Workers.
Yeah. So AR module will work at business unit. And now tell me about customer relationship. Okay. So what do you know about the customer relationships in AR module, and how many types of relationships we have in the customers? So we have customers, customer creation in AR model, right? So what is a customer account relationship? First, tell me what is the customer account relationship and how we can do that. And
By
now
using
yeah.
reciprocal customer, we can create the relation between.
Yeah, I'm asking what is a customer account relationship? First the question, basic question. So why we create a customer account relationship? Yeah, you can tell what you know about that.
Yeah, in case if you want to create relationship between one-to-one customer, we can enable the reciprocal customer level.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, well tried. So, so we have a customer account relationship in AR model, and so the to share billing and payment details. So to share one account to another account, you can make the relationship between customer accounts. Okay. So you can share one of the customers billing details or payments. You can apply the one of the customer receipt to your invoice. Okay. So let's say if you have multiple customers, from one customer, we created one invoice to one customer, and we received another receipt from another customer. So if you have a customer relationship between those two customers, then you can apply other receipt to this customer invoice. So that is the advantage of customer account relationship. So how we can do that? So go to the customers and select the customer account. Okay, so like this. So just a minute. So here it is. So go to the customer page. There you can see account. So at what account level would you like to create a customer relationship? Then you can select one of the account and go to the account level. There is a customer relationship. Relationship tab will be there. There you can add, you can select one of the customer account number, then you can add it. Okay. So now tell me, how many types of relationships we have in customers? Okay. So we have two type of customer relationships. Okay. We have two type of customer relationship. One is one-way customer relationship and next one is reciprocal relationship. Okay. So what does that mean? One-way relationship and reciprocal relationship. Can anybody explain? Anybody? So what is the difference between one-way and reciprocal relationship for the customer account level? Okay. So we have two type of relationship. One is one-way and next one is reciprocal. What is the difference between one-way and reciprocal? At reciprocal level, let's say one customer we have, the one customer level we went to account level. Account level we added another customer account number. So the parent account, whatever parent customer account we have, that can be used. Okay, the added customer relation, whatever customer account number we added to our account, the parent customer can use, okay, the invoices and receipts of added customer account. But the other side of the customer account cannot be used this parent customer details. That is one way relationship. Next one, reciprocal. Reciprocal customer account relationship is if you add as a reciprocal, so the both side you can use, like from one side, let's say customer one and the customer two we have. Customer one level, if you create invoices and if you want to apply receipts from customer two, then you can apply. The same way, vice versa. If you create a custom invoice for the customer two, then if you receive a receipt from the customer one, then you can apply the same. Okay, you can apply this receipt against a customer two invoice. So this can be happen only when we have a reciprocal relationship between two customers. If we have one-way customer relationship, one customer can get the other customer details, but the other customer cannot. Even you can verify at the customer level, the second customer, you cannot see the parent customer details at customer level when you select one way. Okay, I hope you understand. So these are the two type of account relationships we have in customer relationship. Okay, and the next question, can I use bill to and ship to details on account to another account? So it is already explained to you now. So can I use bill to ship to details one account to another account? Okay, when you add this, when you create a customer relationship, there is one option. Okay, the option is enable ship to and bill to ship to. If you enable those things, okay, at the time of adding relationship between one customer to another customer account, then you can use that. Okay, there is an option like ship to bill to. If you enable them, then you can use it. Okay, the same rule will be applied. So whatever the rule we have, the one-way rule and the reciprocal rule, that will applied for the ship and whatever the billing to shifting to ship to details. ఓకే, సో మనకి పైన ఎలా ఏ రూల్ అయితే అప్లై అవుతుందో దీనికి కూడా అదే రూల్ అప్లై అవుతుంది. రెసిప్రోకల్ ఒక రూల్ అండ్ అనదర్ వన్ వేకి ఒక రూల్. And can anybody tell that can we pay apply the receipt to unrelated transaction? Okay, can we apply the receipt to unrelated transaction? Let's say we have one receipt from the customer. ఒక కస్టమర్ దగ్గర నుంచి రిసీట్ వచ్చింది. Okay, we know the customer, but can I adjust this receipt to unrelated transaction, any of the transaction? ఏదన్నా ఒక ఇన్వాయిస్ కి సంబంధించి ఏదో ఒక ఇన్వాయిస్, దానికి నేను ఈ రిసీట్ ని అప్లై చేయొచ్చా ఏఆర్ మాడ్యూల్లో? ఇస్ దేర్ ఎనీ ఫీజిబిలిటీ? ఎనీబడి?
Unidentified receipt.
No, I'm just asking receipt you can create, but I'm asking invoice, the transaction nothing but invoice. So can I apply any receipt to any transaction, any invoice?
Yes, sir, we can apply.
Yeah. So if you can apply, can you explain how we can do that?
No idea.
Okay, so you can apply, okay, but the only one setup we have: enable allow payment of unrelated transaction at receivable system options. If you go and verify in receivable system option, there is allow payment of unrelated transactions. Then you can apply. Okay, then any customer account can pay for open debit items. Debit items nothing but transactions. Okay, now the whatever we configured before we discussed about customer relationship, right? So that can be work, but this is additionally like if you want to apply like this, you can apply. Okay, so I think this is we have I mean functionality we have, but maybe in real time we'll not use it exactly. Okay, so always the customer, whatever the receipts we are getting from the customers, that should be applied for that customer related and customer relationship related. So we cannot apply, I mean we should not apply. System will allow you to apply the receipt, but thing is we should not apply unknown receipts to unknown transactions. Okay, yeah. So can anybody tell what is the Remit-to address and how we can create Remit-to address? What is Remit-to address and how you create a Remit-to address.
To address is the organization address.
Yeah.
When customer has sent the receipt information,
Mhm.
the information is 3 levels, sir. Customer header and address site and business purpose site.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
That's it, sir.
And one more thing, how we can create a Remit-to address, where we can create a Remit-to address. Okay, right. Yeah, as you said, the Remit-to address is our company address. So when the customer used to pay the open invoices of customer, then customer should able to inform us, like you should able to send the remittance to our address. So that is our address. And now where we can create our Remit-to address, then go to manage Remit-to addresses. There you can create your own different, you can create reference data sets there based on your business requirements. If you have multiple business units, then you can create multiple sets and you can create Remit-to addresses. So based on selection of reference, Remit-to address sets, then customer can able to send the Remit-to details to your address. Okay. So, and one more thing, we have to enable it, the system options, receivable system options. Okay. So these are the things. The 3 options we have. We can enable at billing, receivable system options. So these are the 3 options. If you see in receivable system options, there you can see print a Remit-to address, print home country option, default country field in the left side. Okay, you can see. Okay, right. The next question, can I create multiple transaction types in AR? Can I create multiple transaction types in AR?
Yes, we can create, sir.
Okay. And can anybody tell how many transaction types we have in AR?
5 types. One
5
is
types.
the
Yeah,
credit memo,
one by one.
debit memo,
Okay.
credit memo, debit memo, invoice, chargeback, and bills receivable.
Okay. Yeah, correct. So we have 5 type of transaction type classes. Okay. One is invoice, debit memo, credit memo, chargeback, and a bills receivable. Correct.